Okay, so for chapter 8, learning objective 1, we're going to be identifying the major classifications of inventory. Basically, you can have this mismatch of having a surplus or a high amount of inventory versus having a slow economy. So you might have a buildup of inventory that you didn't necessarily plan to. And really, it's just all about, this chapter is all about inventory cycling and related to sales. So are we selling the inventory that we produce, and how is that related to other components of inventory? So inventory are held for sale in the normal course of business, and they're used and consumed in production. Well, they're used and consumed in production. So inventory can still be used and consumed in production. Walmart reports the cost assigned to unsold left on hand as merchandise inventory. And that's how it appears on the financial statements. So manufacturers normally have 3 inventory accounts. The inventory accounts are raw materials, work in process, and finished goods. So raw materials are going to be essentially goods that are held for sale and not placed in production at that point. And they can be directly traced to the end products. A company reports costs assigned to goods and materials. They're going to be held for sale but not placed into production as raw materials inventory. The cost of raw materials for these unfinished goods plus direct labor. The cost applied specifically to this material and a rateable share of the manufacturing overhead constitute the work in process. So now finished good inventory represent the cost identified with the basically the unsold finished products at the end of the fiscal period. And here we have a chart of everything and basically the system of inventory management. And inventory itself is going to be, when it's finished, it's credited as also cost of goods sold, cost of goods purchased, and cost of goods sold. And that will that cost of goods sold will also be funneled in by finished goods, which is debited by this work in process account, which is going to be cost of goods manufactured because it's like a manufacturing account, and the cost of goods sold is credited. And then all 3 of these accounts, raw material, direct labor, and manufacturing overhead, are going to funnel into the debiting of the work in process accounts. So that is it for this introduction of lesson objective 1. Thank you.